Hey, welcome. Listen, I've been feeling some very heavy energy. I have been feeling the energy of like, I keep hearing vindication, retribution, and I'm also like feeling like there's this energy of somebody, some people, ideology that's coming in on a corrupt assignment for you, friend. Tap in. I'm feeling such strong energy of your name being cleared, of the truth coming out, and that there are people that are about to, hey, I love you, tap in. That there are some people that are about to truly see the reestablishment of the covering of the divine. Tap in. I'm telling you, this energy is so strong. I didn't even schedule this live stream. I just said, let me come on to talk to my collective because, girl, this is about to be next level. And I don't think they're even ready for it. I don't even think they're ready for it. So let's tap in and see what energy comes out. Oh my gosh. Immediately upon arrival, we got some hell sent fire, demonic energy. Oh my gosh, just immediately off the top. Can we come in and oh my gosh, and look, solitude and the two of books. So immediately when I feel like I say there's a corrupt assignment, there's energies that's coming here on a direct assignment to interfere, to disrupt, hey, heart, to disrupt, to engage with the divine collective. Girl, I mean it. Tap in. This is about to be some ugly energy that's coming. And I know that the collective is feeling it because it's so strong. And the fact that I pulled out, look, it's 3 demons in this car, on this card catching on fire. So again, now we're talking about a group of gross goblins. Oh my gosh, tap in. A group of gross goblins are collectively attempting to come at the divine in such a negative, ugly way. Like it's crazy. Even looking at this too, even at this two of books, it's almost like they are trying to open up different ways to gain access to you. It's almost like this enemy is really trying to read everything about you. They are watching you. They are taking notes. They are meticulous about how they feel like they can get into your energy immediately. I'm telling you, this group of goblins and goons hell bent on coming after you. I'm telling you, this energy is so strong when it comes to how I'm feeling like the collective is about to go toe to toe high in spiritual warfare. Tap in. But you need not fear. You need not fear, because see, when I felt like the word vindication and retribution had come to me earlier, I had to sit with that, because when God tells you like, okay, girl, I'm coming in to reestablish everything divine and everything that you went through with this gang goon of goblins trying to come at you out of hell, out of spite, out of hatred, out of despair, I am going to make sure that you see the fact that they are being illegally positioned in your divine life. So they violators off top, and I'm going to let you know that they are trespassing against you in your divine power. And I'm telling you, there's about to be a whole clearing of these goons and goblins that's appearing in your life. This is but temporary. Do not fear. Do not fear divine collective. Do not fear divine feminine. Do not fear divine masculine, anointed, chosen ones. Do not fear. The vindication is coming. And I feel like some of y'all are already seeing the public consequences that the enemy is going through because they decide to mess with you. They are not growing. They are not growing. They are stuck in the shadows. There is no sunshine. There is no life-giving power for them. They are gone. They are stuck. Look, we got, what's this? The Queen of Torches in reverse. They are burning at their own stake. I'm telling you, y'all, this vindication energy is so strong. They are not ready. Then we have science. Like I said, they are really not with the Queen of Torches in science. So they already experiment. They already talking. They're already concocting. Oh my gosh, tap in. I'm coming in with some heavy energy today. I feel like yelling, like, arr! Like what? Okay, because this energy is making me want to do my war cry out here. So who they, hey, top dog, who they think they playing with? They trying to jump out the plane and see what's going on. Like, girl, they are really out here concocting stories, concocting information, and throwing Molotov cocktails at it, seeing what will catch on fire. Tap in. And I'm telling you, this gang of goblins and goblins straight out of the pits of hell have nothing against the divine order that God is about to reestablish for you. Tap in. Oh my gosh. What in the world is going on? This Queen of Torches burning at her own stake. I'm telling you, this is woo-wee. Look, oh my gosh, and the Three of Beakers in reverse. So not only are we got 333, we got 3-3. Oh my gosh, the crowning is coming. Because how in the world are y'all thinking you concocting the plan behind the scenes, but everything you put out there is not only false, but it never holds water. It never goes to plan. It never goes according to plan. Tap in. And I feel like these co-signers of chaos are so just in a mental disarray that they are believing their own lies. They believe that they could call it a comeback. They could call it a comeback only because they've been here for years. Tap in. Oh my gosh, look, the Knight of Torches. So we just had the Queen of Torches. Now they've been downgraded to the Knight of Torches, downgraded to the Knight of Wands. They looking for a way to spark a problem with you. Tap in. They searching, Gina. They searching for you. Okay? They looking for a way to start a problem with you, but you so like you okay, and they okay. You look like yes, and they look like no, and it shows all up in this spatial area that they don't have a way. They are lost. They lost without you. They can't help themselves. Girl, they are trying to find a way to start an issue with you. And because they have been silenced multiple times over the days, over the months, over the weeks, over the years, they have been silenced. Oh my gosh, tap in. Oh my gosh, look, Queen of, oh my gosh, they can't even see. They out here just fighting in the dark. They have no idea that you are as potent spiritually as you are. They have no clue who they are messing with. And then you got the Queen of Beakers next to, okay, so now we can establish that there is like a point guard. There is somebody established in this circle of goblins that's truly running the show, like maybe pulling some strings, maybe manipulating the other goblins and goblins in this group. Like there is one peak. I'm not even going to say feminine. It's just very bitch tendencies. Tap in. I don't have no way else to say it. God, please forgive me. It's very bitch tendencies, okay? Like you can smell the bitch all in them. And this could be a male or a female. They don't even get the designation of woman or man. This is a male or a female that is controlling 2 to 3 other people in this goblin circle of freaking hell, attempting to come after the divine. Tap in. Oh my gosh, look, and they are going to do it by any means necessarily. Violence is popping up. They are so blinded as to how to disrupt you as to how to come at you. They don't know which way to go. So the only way they think they can get in is by violently attacking you. They're going to verbally attack you in a way that is disgusting and violent. They are going to verbally attack God in a way that is violent. Look, they are aliens. They don't even belong here. They are aliens. They have been taken over. Oh my gosh, they have been taken over by this demonic energy. I'm telling you. And they are so engulfed in it that, you know what? I find it very interesting that they are so engulfed in their nasty, dark energy that if they come out of it, they are going to turn to ashes. Tap in. They've already faded into obscurity. That's why they will choose to come at you in a violent manner, spreading lies, trying to come back to you. I'm telling you, this is a corrupt assignment they are on. They are on a dummy mission. They are on, Rihanna said it best, kamikaze if you think that you gonna knock me off the top. That's what she said. And I feel like at this point that they are really in a kamikaze mission to come after the divine. And now we have the King of Torches. So they done amped up. They have amped up. I already know they are on your social media platforms. I already know that they are sending DM messages, trolling you. I already know that they are probably trying to contact your family, spreading lies through people that you know. Like, these people are so greasy. They slick. They nasty. They are wrong in every which way. They are dividers by design. Tap in. Oh my gosh. And we are going to witness collectively, everybody in here, look at me. Understand, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let me bring it down because I came in here heavy. Because the energy of this entire collective message is retribution and vindication. You feel me? And so when I feel like I got to come in heavy with the sword, with the protection of God, because these goblins and goons that sit by the ninth circle of hell are trying to come to the collective, I got a message to tell you. I got a message to tell you, nothing but darkness. Nothing but darkness. And I'm telling you, there is a queen pen. There is nothing but bitch energy that is trying to take over, trying to manipulate, trying to lie and scheme and everything. And you know what else was crazy? This bitch energy is connected to I don't want to say masculine, but I want to say there's a very strong dog-like presence. There's a very strong like snout that is also attached to this nasty, wicked bitch energy. You see what I'm saying? And it might not be directly happening to you. Oh my gosh, right underneath the King of Torches is the Queen of Torches. Tap in. Confirm that. Confirm that, God. And it might not be directly happening to you. Okay, it might not be you, but I know the collective is feeling this. It's in the air. I feel it in the air. It's in the air. My goodness. I'm telling you. And they don't even recognize they are truly held in by their own BS. Hey, BG. They can't even get out of their own gates of hell. That's why they're trying to pull you into this. My goodness, tap in. God, what's the rest of the story about these fools? Because we're about to go so deep into why this reestablishment of divine order must happen. And I got to tell you, that people say like the end is near. And I agree, but there has to be multiple ends that happens before the big ending. And the multiple end, that's one of the endings that's going to happen is that there will be a complete silence of the enemy. Tap in. Tap in. These violators that are on this corrupt assignment for you, divine, anointed, chosen ones, these violators are so freaking disgusting. They actually it's this scene in this old movie called Clue, based off of the game, the board game. And this is one lady where she's trying to describe how mad she is, and she just be like, flames on the side of my face, girl. Girl, these demons are so pissed off that they got flames on the side of their face trying to come at you. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Okay, seal it. What else you got? Tell me. Oh my gosh. Look, jumping out. The seven of beakers. So it's a lot of water on the board here. I need to tell you right now, there's a lot of water and fire, which means a lot of clashing happening. They might actually be fighting amongst each other about how to click up in the most devilish ways to come after you. Tap in. They over here daydreaming about what should go on. Night of Torches again. Oh my God. Girl, listen, type 1 in the chat if you feel it coming. If you feel the storm brewing. And again, I said divine, I said fear not. This is the retribution. They got the kamikaze one more time. They got to try one more time. They can't help it because the demon mission is not complete. They ain't take you down yet. So they got to try one last time. And this is where we are going to see that these co-signers of chaos are going to fail on a historic level. Tap in. And I'm telling you right now, girl, I'm going to be there. Look, 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Look. Just destitute out there. A straight, look, girl, mermaid. Girl, do you see this? Woo! What else you got for me, guy? I got to pull out the big dogs right now. Tap in. God, what else is the message that you have? Ooh, we almost punched me in my face. The Queen of Swords without any type of nourishment. The Queen of Swords, I'm telling you, this nasty bitch energy who thinks that she's so much smarter than you, who thinks she's 5 steps ahead of you, who thinks she knows more than you, who thinks she can wade the water better than you, who thinks she can wage war against you, is actually coming from an empty vessel. There is nothing in this bitch energy that could ever go against you. Oh my gosh. Literally from an empty cup. They are so tired of going against you and losing. That's why they decided to kamikaze. This is the last ditch effort against the chosen ones. This is the last ditch effort. I'm telling you, we are about to see it. Good evening. We are about to see it collectively. Because just like you are part of the divine collective, just like you divine feminine, divine masculine, chosen ones, anointed ones, just like that, it is a collective of demonic goblin goons ganging up on you. I'm trying to tell you. It's almost like they signed to a person that signed to a person that said they were signed to that person. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of trickery going on in this establishment here. And it's all coming from an empty vessel. Even though they portray to the public that as the enemy they try to portray to the public that they are high and mighty, that they live a certain lifestyle, that they can help other people, that they can really listen. It's a tragedy. They are tragedies, not it's a tragedy. They are tragedies, and we're about to see the final act. Oh, somebody said this the family, and it feeds the family. Oh my gosh, tap in. What else you got for me, guys? Woo-wee. 7 of Pentacles, along with the King of Swords. I'm telling y'all. Listen, Listen, God. Whew. Y'all, I came in here amped up. I came in here ready to throw some bows. I came in here to voice this. I came in here ready. I came in here sharp. I came in here thorough. I came in here ready. I came in here to talk to y'all about these raggedy, cum guzzling, googling, gobbling haters that are plotting against you in the most sickening ways, because over the last month, day, week, years that they've been trying to take you out, trying to make you look bad, trying to make you look stupid, trying to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing, telling you that you're going to fail at every step and turn, laughing at your small steps, even though they lead to big wins. After all of that, we're going to turn around and watch them collectively fall straight on their face. And I'm telling you, this raggedy heifer right here that is about to be straight destitute out here in these streets. She is rolling with a snout. And all this snout, all this foam at the mouth gargoyle. Oh my gosh. Not the gargoyle. All this foam at the mouth gargoyle can do is try to intimidate you out of your established divine powers. Tap in. Oh my gosh. And I'm looking. It's almost like he plotting against the Seven of Pentacles. Over there looking, hating. You hating for, how you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. The divine is over there, knowledgeable, patient, ready to receive, doing the work. The body of work shows, it proves. I'm telling you. These people are really hating from outside of the club, and all they want to find out at the end of the day, see, they don't want to look at the heartache. They don't want to look at the heartache and pain. They don't want to look at what's about to come straight in front of them. They don't want to look at this. I know the fools that are trying to attack the divine are in here right now. Look at it, fool. Look at it. Look at it, gargoyle. You don't have nothing but heartbreak on the other side. You don't want to face the own demons that's laying in your bed. You don't. You can't stand it. Oh my goodness, tap in. What else you got for me, guys? I just saw the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom and it was not good. I'm telling you, they are arguing with each other right now. The gargoyle goons of the underworld are arguing with each other right now. Knight of Cups at the bottom, split the deck with the Hangman. I'm telling you, somebody in the group right now is really trying to tell them, like, this is taking an emotional toll on me. They say it's too ugly, but it's in their face. I'm telling you, they are really saying, somebody in the group right now is saying this is taking an emotional toll. And they also think, they spirits. Let me tell you something. Can I be real with y'all? Can it be us having this conversation, please? Tap in, type 1 in the chat if I can get a little bit personal with y'all. Okay. Because I feel like we need to really establish what this is. Okay. Take some water. When I met my husband, I remember our beginning conversations very clearly. And one of the things that I told him is that I believe that there are fates worse than death. Tap in. See, when somebody leaves this planet, we got to deal with the fallout. We can't go to the other side. We, as the humans that's still here, we have to deal with the pain and the heartache and the torture of missing somebody. Oh, that's the easy way out for the violators. See, when you have a fate that's worse than death, you got people out here that's being spiritually tortured. You got people out here that can't go to sleep at night. You got people out here that's crawling at the concrete. They nails is literally at the nubs because they crawling at the concrete thinking they going to try to tap into you to save them. It's really fates out here that's worse than that. It's people out here that's so warped in their minds that they really think they sane, and they are truly just out. They are so demonic, filled with hate, hurt. This has been dismantled, and they still want to walk this path of deviancy and come against the divine, the chosen ones. And I'm telling you straight up, these people are being, not only do they want to stop, but they can't because they are doomed. They've been doing all type of spell works. They've been up here praying to all types of crossroad, godlike, wannabe godlike structures and ideologies. They say they got holy water with Florida water, with Pacific water, with the Indian water, with the Buddha statue, with the Jesus statue. They got so many ideologies sitting up on their desk that even God confused. Like, well, wait a minute now, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Now they in their own mental torture chamber. Now they over here spiritually suffering. And now whoever they pledge their energy to is calling upon them. And now they want to talk about, oh, I'm feeling spiritually tortured. I really don't want to do this. It's too late. Go through with it so God can reestablish this order for the divine. I am straight up calling out the demons. I know that my voice is carrying throughout the airwaves. Your time is up, punk bitch. Damn. You will not pass. You will not come through. You will not come at the vine. You can't. You spiritually tortured, so you want the divine to be spiritually tortured? That's not our fate to carry. That's yours. And it's going to stay with you the whole time. We do not care. The collective, the divine collective, do not care at this point. You had your opportunity to repent. You had your opportunity to go to God, and what you do, curse God. You had your opportunity to ask for forgiveness, and what you do, you spit on the face of something that's pure as forgiveness. Your time is up, demons. And now you got to sit where your bed has been made. Now you got to sit in all the fleas with all the dogs you've been rolling with. I keep telling you, I'm looking at a dark black snout with freaking foam at the mouth. You got rabid dogs want to just attack the divine because they feel stupid. They look stupid. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't never been well where. Ain't never gonna do nothing. Ain't never gonna be nothing. Lauryn Hill told us, if you want to be somebody and if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and what? What did she say, chat? What did she say? What else you got for me, guys? I'm telling you. Now, ain't nobody scared. Thank you. Pay attention. Ain't nobody never been scared. That's why I said, no, the energy that I came up in here with is retribution. That's what I came up in here with. I came up here with divine order that's about to be reestablished. That's what I came up here with. You think you're going to do bully somebody? You think you're going to bully the divine? Are you crazy? You got to be. You got to be. You destitute. You're crazy. Your soul is being tortured. Like, you don't want to face the pain. Because if you face your own pain, then you are going to have to realize that you are a piece of shit. Tap in. What else you got for me, guys? Whew. Man, that has been put on my heart. What else you got? 2 of Cups. I'm telling you, with the 5 of Pentacles, they don't have nowhere to go. Everywhere they turn, boom. You destitute everywhere you go. Boom, you destitute. I'm telling you, these demonic energies, this goblin goon gang, oh no, they don't have nowhere to turn. That's why I say at the end of all this, they got the kamikaze. They want to feel like they're going out with a bang. They want to feel like we did it. We did something. They ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing. Tap in. Tap in. My goodness. The Two of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. Y'all ain't got nothing. Hangman came back out. Oh my gosh, with the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I'm telling you, they cannot move. As a matter of fact, you know what? I was watching my sister the other day, and she was saying all they do is like come back and try to lie. Thank you. They try to come back and lie and tell the story over and over again, and they get caught up in the lies they thought they told before. And they be like, my sister was really breaking it down how these demons work. And I feel like with the Hangman and the Ace of Wands in reverse, this is exactly what that is. They are trying to come back around and re-event, re-establish, I don't know, just re-roll the same old ashy blunt that been sitting in the ashtray for 7 days. Tap in. I mean, when they talk, they got that old blunt smell. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That old cigarette smell. Like you ain't brushed your teeth in 10 days after you got finished smoking a Newport. Tap in. Old ashy smell. Old dingy smell. That's what these demons smell like. That's what they look like. Tap in. Ain't coming for somebody in the chat literally said they never scared. Look, Three of Wands. I'm telling you, with the Ten of Cups, everything that they tried to pour into the universe, everything they thought they was trying to do spiritually, it has backfired. It has left them with nothing, even though the kingdom of God is at hand. Tap in. They actually digging, they actually dug their own graves. That's what he's doing over here. Oh, we tap in. Ooh-wee. And like I said, it's a lot of water, a lot of fire on the board, a lot of competing energy. This is good versus evil. What Cat Williams say last year? It is the good versus the evil. And we are looking evil straight in the face and saying, what's up, biatch? Oh, don't run now. Don't run now. When my homies say, attention, I ain't never scared. Rep your set. Star at the bottom. And that star looks pitiful. Tap in. Woo-wee. I'm telling you. What else you got going on? Five of Wands. And look, trying to find balance. Trying to add. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what the enemy is they are so devious and wicked, my goodness, that they will utilize alternative methods of divine energy. So they'll go to dark forces and pray to dark forces and try to do spells and go on Google and TikTok and look at the witches and all that and try to put together some ritual and some prayer against you. And then they'll turn right around and act like they praying to God. See, that's the other layer of their fate's worse. That's the other layer. Because they look you dead in your face and say, yes, I prayed to God this morning, after they don't put a freaking spell on you. And I don't even know why they be playing with the divine when it comes to spell work, like our angels, like our guides don't immediately alert us. What? Yes, we get the call. Yes, we get the call that somebody is trying to enter the castle. We get it. You're not slick because whoever you praying to is sloppy and they're dumb. And they play the same game over and over again. Tap in. Oh my gosh, what else you got? Because we about to, after we done read these hoes, so we about to move on. Look, oh my gosh, Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords. My goodness. The three, so listen. Usually when the Eight of Swords pops out, it's like the I guess the textbook definition would be like you are mentally trapped, right? Like you are becoming a victim of your own mindset, and you have to remove the mental blocks, and you get to think your way through and see the light, right? When we're talking about these hubs, they think that they are doing something spiritual. They think that they are free. I'm telling you, this is a covenant. This is a covenant of not even witches. These are a covenant of, like I said, goblins and goblins. And wouldn't it be three here? And then we talk about the three body plan that they got going on. And now we got the Three of Cups, them dancing under the stars in the moonlight, doing their rituals, thinking they breaking free, but in all actuality, they are still trapped in the same cycle. They can't move. I'm telling you, these folks are demonic. Knight of Cups at the bottom. So let me see what's about to move right towards them. Let's see what's about to come right towards them. God, oh God. Yesterday, I did a live stream called Your Name Will Be Remembered. And I talked about how Nehemiah documented everybody's name that helped rebuild the wall in Jerusalem, right? And I had a moment in that live stream where I got kind of teary-eyed towards the end, because anybody can establish and reestablish a relationship with the Holy Spirit, with God, right? Anybody at any given time. Okay. And that is your relationship to have. And it boggles my mind that these demons at any given time could step out and say, I'm going to give my life to God. Like that's an option. That's an option. It don't mean that you don't have to pay for the sins that you already planted. No. Remember, the thief asked Jesus, remember me. The thief asked Jesus, remember me. Not take me with you. Not can you do me this favor? No, just remember me. Because I changed. It don't erase the fact that I still have to answer for the sins that I've committed. But remember on this day that I said I'm giving my life to God, that I am following you in your footsteps. I don't even think Jesus hadn't even gone to execution yet. Like at any given time, they can step out and they choose not to. Why? What you say, mermaid? They don't want to deal with restitution. They don't want to deal with the consequences. Them consequences, man. Ooh, them consequences. But they're going to have to face it anyway. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. They're going to have to face it anyway. And everything that they put on the ground that they think is going to make them not just money, but give them wealth. Anything they think is going to take them to the next level. Catch these teeth and take some water. Anytime they think, that they have a good idea that's going to establish them in some type of way, every time they hit it, every time they think they made it, it goes to waste. It cracks on them. They can't. They won't. They can't stop, won't stop. It's always going to be a complete failure. Oh my gosh, what else? We're about to leave these people to the wayside, because at the end of the day, it's about the divine. Look, 6 of Wands. It's coming. It's coming. I just saw the moon at the bottom. The darkness is coming. The darkness is here. That's why the collective is feeling it. That's why. Ask your question. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer it. Ask your question. That's why the divine is feeling this heaviness. Look, 10 of Wands. The 6 of Wands came to bring the news that, bitch, you will never be able to drop this load. You're going to have to answer for this. Yeah, I think we are. Oh my God. And look, the 10 of Pentacles popped up again with the 2 of Wands. Arguing, fighting, will never be at peace. Their lineage is not even at peace. I guarantee you that these demonic gang goblin goons with nasty blunt mouth snouts, I bet you their lineage is trash. You know what Kendrick Lamar said? And what's that DNA? Daddy probably snitched. Heritage inside your DNA. I'm telling you, at the beginning, I said this is whole bitch energy. Kids crying. Lineage. Look, lineage. Look, y'all, we looking at the symbolism, right? Daddy ain't nothing. Mama ain't nothing. Kids ain't nothing. Dog ain't nothing. Whole lineage just straight trash. And they got the 2 of Wands thinking they gonna find a way. I'm telling you, look at this dark magic. Ain't doing nothing but hitting the proverbial wall. That's it. Yes, the dog too. The dog too. What's this? The Emperor came out in reverse. I had to turn around, look at it. I had to turn around and look at the Emperor and ask, who is this? Because it's unrecognizable. That's how far deep in the trenches these hoes are. Unrecognizable. When you next time the enemy appears in front of you, that been coming after you after years and the same problem been coming up, the next time you see them, they're going to be unrecognizable because life is literally going to put them down in the trenches. They can't recover. They can't recover. And they won't recover. Ooh-wee. Transition us. Oh my gosh. Look, make. Immediately came out. God, what you want us to make? God, what do you want us to make? Because you just told us. God said realize, harmonize, organize, emphasize. Girl, God said realize, harmonize, organize, emphasize. We're going to emphasize the fact that these demons will never, ever get on my level. Hell, never. Okay, cue whatever Lil Jon song you want to put out there to let them know that you will never measure, oh my gosh, up to the life of the divine. It literally says measure up to the divine, not to the life. Oh my gosh, what else do you want us to know? They can't even cross this bridge I'm drawing right now. All that energy we just dealt with them, all them people we just dealt with them. Oh my gosh. They can't see it like us. They can't see it like you. They can't see it. It literally says face, eyes, sight. You have the sight. You have the foresight. You have the hindsight. This right here, your third eye, that pineal gland, that energy that radiates out of it, where it's almost like you can see into the future. Okay, everybody, cue the eye. Whew. It's like the energy is so strong. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this. And we pulled so much fire and water on the board. And you know what? I'm a big believer. Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. And your fire is coming from God Almighty. Your fire is actually nourishment. We're talking about rising up like the phoenix. There was this episode, y'all. Y'all know I got to talk about TV and stuff. Okay, that's how I grew up a latchkey kid, so I watched a lot of the old school TV shows. And I'm going back to Xena Warrior Princess. Tap into that divine feminine energy, okay? I'm going back to Xena Warrior Princess. And she had to answer to one of the gods that was testing her. And so she was in a cave and she had 2 paths to go down. Okay, tap into this. And one of the paths was beautiful. It was lit with water and it was all blue. And when they showed it, the music was like, oh, oh. And then the other path was straight fire. And when they put it to there, it was like, hee, ha, hee, ha. And so she was looking, all right, which way I'm gonna go? Now this Xena Warrior Princess. This is somebody out there with a sword on her back and a mini skirt and some boots, okay? So she wasn't playing no games. And guess what happened? She said, let me go through this fire. And she came out the other side stronger, better, hair longer. Lucy Lawless came out there like she really walked through the fire is what I'm saying. And that's how you coming out. Yeah, you can take that way if you want to, but God knows that you got to go through that fire to get rid of these demons. It feels good to walk through that warmth. My goodness. It ain't a foreign concept to you. Shout out to Xena Warrior Princess. Ooh, I got cars flying everywhere. My goodness, what are you telling me, God? Woo wee. All right, we got some big energy. Big sun energy. Helios is coming out along with, oh, now listen to me. God, what are you saying? We got Arctic, we got Antarctic and tribal along with the sun. And it's actually asking, why did tribes replace Arctos with Vera? So we're talking about a new revolution, a new revelation, a new understanding. Ooh, of divine powers. We talking about heliotherapy. It's literally looking at me in front of my face. Oh, I love this sun energy. God, come back to that in a second. We might tap into that sun energy. Oh, I see why. Because God is telling you to not fear, to not be scared. That what we will be viewing will be a straight autopsy of this spiritual takedown. This will be the ultimate public unraveling as I'm looking at my entire board right now. These energetic parasites could never truly step out into the sun. Whether you think it's S-U-N or S-O-N, they could never step out into the sun. They could never receive that beautiful organic light, that energy. You understand? I understand. You go out in that sun and what happens? You revitalize and tired at the same time. Tap in. But it also gives you wisdom. God is speaking through this bridge. Something they could never, ever, ever form or shape or become. Oh my goodness. God, I hear you. Centered on what, God? Ooh-wee. Centered on you being divinely molded and guided. Oh my gosh. Tap in. You are steering this. I mean, God, of course, is steering. Is the big man behind the wheel. But what they never realized, what these gobbling goons from an ungodly, unholy marriage fail to realize every single time is that you have established this spiritual government. They don't understand that. They don't understand that when I say we coming through on some Doge, we don't need Elon Musk. We don't need no electric cars. We coming through on chariots. We are the Department of God efficiency. Tap in. We don't need no Elon up on the news talking about, well, just shut up. We don't need X to transmit this conversation. That's why the collective is already up. That's why the collective already know. That's why the collective is already here. That's why the collective is already strapped up and ready to roll, son. Look, Biblio right here on the top. Boom. I'm telling you, when I see these two books here, I already knew that you have revoked access. Complete access from these people. From these demons. These demons can be your family. They can be as close as your mom, your dad, your sisters, or brothers. I've been, y'all know I work in end of life care, and I have seen families gang up on the divine chosen one of the family. I've seen them attack. I've seen fist fights over bodies that are no longer, that are just shells. The spirits have already gone on. I've seen fist fights because these goblins and goons that possess your family members, that possess your friends, the co-workers that you go to see every day, people at the bank, people on the street. I mean, these demons can come up anywhere to test you, to try you, to get to use a form of violence. Violence actually came up. I'm telling you. And we still will never be scared. What? No. Tap in. Tap in. Oh my gosh, God, this message is strong. This message is strong, y'all. Because I know what it's like to have to fight against energies that are not God-led. I know what it's like to fight against trespassers, violators of your spirit and your mind. I know what it's like for you to share the most intimate parts of your soul with somebody, only to turn around and have them use that against you. Weaponize your hurt and your pain against you. I know what that's like. And I know the collective knows what that's like. I got through my spiritual warfare and ain't never scared to face it again. But I know a lot of you are stepping into this new path with your new divine powers. I know some of y'all just need somebody there to say, you know what, you got this. And I understand the journey. Sometimes you need them drums in your ear, boom, 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 to help you get through. Sometimes you need a prayer partner. Sometimes you just need the message to make sure that it's resonating properly. That's what this is for. But I feel the vibe. I feel the vibe of the collective. And the collective is standing strong. Nobody is moving. Desiree got a song called, I think it's called Moving. She said, I'm not moving from my race, from my place, from my destiny. She said, we ain't moving. Ought to cleanse. This is a whole new level. We coming into this space, cleanse. Our aura is coming through this cleanse. We are ready. I'm seeing 2233 on my board, oh my gosh, with strength coming in. Oh my goodness. The divine is ready anywhere, any place, anytime, everything and all of it. That's the thing. That's the thing about the collective. When you rub them the wrong way, when you get them riled up, when you disrespect them, when they understand that what they gave you was pure and what they got in return was nothing but a slap in the face and being shit on. When the divine literally gives you the shirt off of their backs, when the divine gives you a place to live, when the divine gives you money so that you can pay your rent, pay your bills, when the divine takes time out of their day when they could have been spending it with their family, their kids, at job, going shopping, rolling through Target, sleeping. See, when the divine gives up a part of their pinnacles, a part of their life to ensure that what they thought they was feeding to was somebody who was decent but actually turned out to be a goon demon, there's no holds bar after that. The divine is just straight ruthless with it. You cut off. You're cut off. A lot of introspection, a lot of release happening. A lot of introspection and release going down. My God. Woo. And when the divine start looking inward, when the divine start calculating, okay, when they go into their and they start calculating all the different places where the goons messed up at, and they start making the connections, it's over. You don't mess with the wrong ones. Because see, you think the divine collective equals punk. Just they think. They so dumb. These demons right here, they so dumb that they believe that divine feminine and divine masculine and anointed and chosen ones, they think that equals dumb. I actually think that a lot of y'all probably been called dumb in your past because you refuse to be what my uncle, I tell y'all this sometimes, my uncle would say, I'd rather be a square, that way they can't roll me around. Okay, I don't. It's hip to be square. They want you to be everything but who you truly are. When that introspection happens for the divine, it's next level. Excuse me. Renewal at the bottom, just like this fire water. My goodness. Hold on, y'all. Okay, this renewal is next level. Ooh wee! But the renewal is next to chaos. Let's break it down. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Now don't get scared. Chaos can look scary if you don't know what to look for. You take it one at a time, divine. Don't think you're trying to control everything everywhere all at once. Tap in. So if something come up at you, you like, this is so weird. No, it ain't nothing but them trying to play with you through different factions of your life. Don't be scared. The chaos always leads to healing. Don't be scared of chaos. It's a great way to pinpoint what needs to be dealt with in the moment. Take that how it resonates. When things start getting chaotic in my life, I'm like, okay, well, girl, what is going on here? It's time to talk about it. Ooh, wait, what else you got, God? What else you got for the collective? Excuse me. Look, God already established the genius, the God genius in you, an attendant spirit of a person that's just. Tap in. The genius in you is just. It is anointed. People think if you got to be a genius, that you got to have a high IQ score. We're not going to talk about how biased those IQ tests are in the first place. Oh, we divine at the bottom with vibration and movement. Girl, what it, girl? God just showing out now. God is just showing out now. What I just say, control. And you know what else? Here's the thing. When the chaos shows up the way that it does, the attempt is to make it seem like you're out of control. When chaos shows up, the enemy thrives off of that because they want to see you like panic. They want to see, oh, God, I got to go over there. I got to do that. No. Because what's coming out of that chaos is the truth. And that's what the enemy could never, ever, ever defeat. That's why Dr. King said we hold these truths to be self-evident. What's the truth? The truth is that they are demons. The truth is that their plot is failing. The truth is that they are kamikaze and that they are in a place of solitude. The truth is that they tried every road of violence to try to get you. The truth is that they can't see your next play because they're so blinded by the evil intentions that they got going on. The truth is that whatever bitch this is with this nasty energy is pouring from an empty cup. They trying to get their cup filled up by your divine light, by your divine energy, and they could never ever get on your level. Tap in. That's the truth. The truth is that in your introspection, you understand that renewal is necessary and that God will take you through the fire. God will direct you through the fire. So that when you come out on the other side, you are wiser, you are stronger, you're more in tune. Your eye, your vision is clear. Truly a vision of love. My goodness, that's the truth. The truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show you the liar. And the thing that sets the divine collective apart, the thing that really gets me amped up is that at every given opportunity, whether it's in the middle of right now, whether it's in the middle of having lunch, whether you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and get a drink of water, no matter where it is, the big and the small, you always show gratitude. Always. These people don't know what gratitude is like. They take the things that you have done, they take the things that anyone has done for them, and they spit on it. And they don't understand why you keep getting rained down on blessings. They don't understand that. They don't understand. And let me be clear on blessings. Blessings ain't always financial, although it's very nice to have those type of blessings. Okay, I will never say don't give it to me. Okay, but the blessing could just be understanding your worth. See, I understand there's a lot of people out here that's watching me right now that rewinds these videos, listens to the message again, and they don't even understand what their worth is. We got to take a page out of Rihanna's book. Pay me what you want. What are you worth? When you're doing God's work, when you are walking in your divine purpose, what is that worth? Is it worth this? Your health, your heart, the people that you love, the people that love you, a roof over your head, a car. Some of y'all living in your cars. It's an upgrade from living on the streets. Tap in. Some of y'all moving and shaking in different states, different countries. And I'm telling you, that you have never once not given gratitude for coming out of the fire that you walked through and walking on a path of now, in the now, being thankful of the present. My God, that's what I love about the collective. Woo-wee. Understanding that this cycle, that this energy always grounds you, that there's always going to be a repeat of information and ideologies and understanding, and you might have a difference of opinion with your other collectives, but at the end of the day, you are divinely, spiritually sanctioned to do what you do. Tap in. Ooh-wee. The question, the desire, is what? Woo! The revelation. The revelation. Oh my goodness. An act of revealing or communicating divine truth. That's the question. That's the desire that they have. What is the divine truth? We literally pulled out truth earlier. What's the divine truth, friend? When my husband want to ask me a question and he want to know the answer right now, he'll always go, He'll be like, what do you want, Cass? I'd like some money. I need to get some new cars. Tap in. Tap into love. Okay. Tap into connection. Tap into family. Tap into friends. Tap into the messages. Tap into authenticity. Tap into the real. Tap in. God, what else you got to tell me? Well, we got that sacral chakra lighting up. The number 121 might be very important for a lot of you. This is connected to emotional well-being. Look, accomplishment flew right on out. This is, the number 8. So somebody's really close. The collective is really close to a realization, to a leveling up. I even feel like many of you actually, is about to execute something that's been in movement for a very long time. There's a big achievement happening right now. We're talking about what the winnings are for the collective. We already talked about the losers. Let's talk about the winnings that's going on. Tap into that. My goodness. No. The collective said absolutely not. And you know what I said at the beginning, that the conversation is about retribution. It's about vindication. And I'm feeling right now, and literally, no came up on these cards. So you guys are saying no to the arguments. You guys are saying no to the coercion, no to the confusion, no to being a hostage of somebody else's ideas of how you should live your life. You guys are literally saying no. No. There is no misunderstandings. You said what you said. You're standing 10 toes down on it. I love that this just came out as a big fat no. Absolutely not. They want to isolate you. You said no. The number 20 might be coming up for a lot of you right now. February might have been a hard month for you. And you said absolutely not. Oh, I love that. I love that. Boom, Asteroid coming out again. Now, didn't like 2 days ago, I came out and said, like, some of y'all gonna get hit in the forehead with asteroid level energy and understanding and knowing. And I feel like this asteroid, the same asteroid that's leveling you up, is the same asteroid that's burning these folks up. See, people get the powers they are assigned to, and they get the energy that's assigned to them based off of their body of work here on this planet. Tap in. We got big Sagittarius energy coming through. My mama is sad. Shout out to her. Listen, spontaneous, intellectual. We talking about philosophical. So even when you open up your mouth and you start talking around these type of folks, you're going to see the vibration change immediately, because your spiritual intellect is just too high for them. What we saying to each other is basic. Okay, we just having a normal conversation. To the demon, it's going to feel like nails against a chalkboard. Okay. That's what I'm saying. They cannot keep up. Woo, y'all. My chat froze, so I cannot see what's going on, but this message will continue on. They will continue on like Celine Dion sung, my heart will go on. Look, correspondence. Y'all know I love this card. Correspondence is divine conversation. So listen, y'all, don't even play with me. I have a prayer alchemy course on my website, castyoung.com. If you are looking for a way to elevate your prayers. I didn't say teach you how to pray. I said elevate your prayers. And one of the things that I do talk about is divine correspondence. Tap in, tap in. So we're talking about our external reality reflects our internal state at any given moment. That's why I told you straight up that these hoes right here, they can't. Everywhere they look, no matter which way they look, they are planted into eternal damnation. They have sold their souls to the devil. Tap in. So your correspondence, as above, so below, you understand what this conversation is about. There is no luck. You are simply fortunate. God has blessed you. And I know sometimes when we say these things, like we say it just off the tip of our tongue, but the fact of the matter is that when you say God has blessed you, you have to be aware of what you went through in order to understand that you have been blessed. Tap in. You have to go through some stuff. You have to go through some real life trial and tribulations in order to understand that what God is placing in your life is a blessing. Tap in. Some of y'all just literally coming out of the fact that you are paying for the sins of your lineage. Tap in. Tap in. Y'all over here talking about, why am I under constant spiritual warfare. Y'all do your prayers. You do your ritual. By the way, go check out my ritual for free. Tap into that on my website. Some of y'all out here like, why am I going through all of these? Y'all cutting cords. Y'all doing rituals. Y'all understanding how powerful you are, only to find out that your mama, your great grandmama, granddaddy, all of them was selling your soul. Selling the soul of the infants, of the innocent in their family, try to get to try to fulfill some stuff. My goodness. I'm telling y'all, mentalism, and sacred evocation or evocation. The number 10, the number 6, the number 4 coming out. It's a big old yes. And mentalism is number 1. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Tap in. This card, I love this card. I did not know it was number 1. All is mind. The universe is mental. Everything we experience in the physical world manifests in the thoughts of the creator's mind. It is supernatural. It is a ritual. It is to invoke. Oh my gosh, it's magical. It's sacred. It's in the mind. It is prayer. Ooh, wee. Y'all, why do they even think they want to come to the divine? Why do they even think that this is going to be a girl? This is actually quite interesting. Heart chakra on the bottom right here. This is actually really interesting. This is located in the center of the chest at the heart, and it's associated with love and compassion. And you know, I have met a lot of people in my life who have gone through things so traumatic that they will say, I ain't got no love no more. I ain't loving. I ain't got no love to give. I'm hurt. I'm closing it all off. It don't mean that they incapable though. Tap in. Is that they are choosing to draw such a hard line that is going to take somebody that is of God, God led, to lead them back to love. Tap in. Oh, that heart chakra opening up. The number 119. Mysterious. Oh my gosh, I love that. Tap into that mysterious energy. Private, undisclosed. Oh. All right. Download. All right. I was not expecting this to come out, but it came out. We got to talk about it. We got enthusiasm at the bottom. So we got this. So somebody hype. Somebody is hyper. Somebody is ready to go into it. Somebody is ready to have a conversation. Somebody's ready to communicate. Somebody's ready to have a dialogue with you. Let me tell you something right now. The fact that this came off the fact that it's going to take somebody God-led to unlock a level of love within you. I want you to also check the vibes. What did I say, y'all? I said just because it is the vibrations are strong does not mean it's weak. Low vibrational equals strong vibrational. Low vibes can be strong vibes as well. Always check the vibes because you will never ever be in a toxic communication. When I pull, what was that card? Here it is, correspondence. When I pull correspondence, I'm talking about correspondence in prayer. I'm talking about correspondence with God. Let me tell you something right now. The devil hacks these airways. Tap in. The devil hacks the airways. And I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret from my prayers because, listen, you could never, ever, okay? I'm talking to the demons. When I pray with swords. Tap in, and I let the enemy know that this sword goes through different levels. It goes through all the spiritual realms. What I carry is fortified in the realm of God. You think you're going to cut into this conversation, you will get cut. Tap in. Tap in. So you just remember that at all times when you're having your correspondence, you rebuke the enemy before you even start your conversation. Because you know the enemy want to put their ears to the street. They want to know. They want to hear. Oh, what's she talking about? Talking about your mama. Tap in. illusion in reverse. You are not illusioned by any of this punkness that's going on. You know exactly what's going on. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that energy. The fact that illusion came out right after I talked about prayers. Next level. Next level. God, what else you got for me? Something at the bottom. Moving on. Oh, we got. Oh, see, y'all done found out. See, oh, so y'all just gonna let me sit up here and talk all this trash when y'all done already found out what's going on. I literally see moving on, and I went to Maya. I'm moving on. What she said? Who draws all these? You know I wear a size 4. Oh, girl, you already know what you own. You already know what you have. You already know what you see. You seen the red flags. You already know where you stepping into. You already know your power. Girl, it's the high level manipulation, the high desire that came out a lot in this reading, didn't it? Yearning. Oh my gosh. Aspiration. You are moving on. It is your desire to move on. Oh, I love that. And literally the answer for this is unknown. Can y'all see that? It literally says unknown. That means when you move on, after we watch this spectacular taking down of these degenerate, disgraceful deviants, after we all watch it fall down, we are moving on to something bigger and better. If it's unknown, that means it's a part of a path. It's a part of your journey that you haven't stepped into before. And let me tell you something, that's beautiful. Tap in. Because the enemy will try to keep you where you think you're comfortable, where everything looks familiar. Tap in. And you say, I don't know where it's going to take me, but it's going to take me away from here. Tap in. Tap in. Change at the bottom. Big change. What's going on? Let's split this deck with creativity. Woo-wee. You know, I seen this girl, Scorpio energy at the bottom with Taurus. So Scorpio and Taurus together? My goodness. Generating, producing, ambitious, discipline. This big Scorpio energy, I like this. I like this, boo. Because Scorpios, let me tell you something. Scorpios are organized. Scorpios peep the game for real. And Scorpios are quiet. So when Scorpio energy arrives to you, whether it's just through energetic transmission, is God-led, or you know a Scorpio for real, and they come to you and they like, no, let's have a conversation. Let's communicate real quick. Let's have a correspondence. I know something that you need to be privy to. And here's the whole story. That Scorpio energy going to lay it out for you. And they are going to be all serious. Why? Because I've never met an unserious Scorpio. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I have to say it. I've worked with Scorpios in social work. I've worked with Scorpios in the hospitals, and they are serious all day, every day, all the time. Even when they are laughing, they are serious. Tap in. I'm sorry. I said it. I said it. Oh my gosh, I'm about to close this out because, girl, I feel so good that I was able to come on here and give you the message that at the end of the day, no matter how much they think they're going to rain down on your parade, that the retribution, the vindication, the reestablishment of divine order is happening. The blueprint is going down. People are going to see exactly what happened. And the last little bit of clout, you know what? They clout chasing you, friend. They clout chasing. The last little bit that they think they have is going to go poof. My goodness. Look, manipulation at the bottom. I wasn't even ready for that. Manipulation, coercion, exploitation. These people wicked. People are wicked. They are deceitful. They are cunning. They are full of, as my husband would say, the technology. Woo-wee. Abyss at the bottom. Tap in. And we're going to see it in the silence. We're going to see them silenced by their own stagnation. We are going to see them in public confrontations and reap the public consequences. And it didn't have to go down that way. It didn't have to go down that way. I know some of y'all battling family right now, because when cars don't want to pop out like that, there's always somebody close to y'all. But Blossom is at the bottom. Let's see what we split the card deck at. Ooh, and weeds in reverse. Oh my! So I pulled weeds out like 2 reads ago, and I was like, man, y'all gonna be pulling them up. They up. Here we go. We done read them for filth. We done read them for filth, and now it's time to blossom. There are no more weeds growing in your spiritual garden. I feel like some of y'all are just now taking a deep breath where it feels good. It just feels good. Personal development, resourcefulness is a big old yes, the number 9. So y'all crossing into that threshold. Weeds in reverse, no in reverse. So it's a big old yes, keep going. So when we're talking about moving on and unknown, God is telling you, oh no, you're going to move on. You're going to move on, because what's ahead of you is blossoming. It's weeds. And I always want to reiterate with y'all, I always want to tell y'all, at the end of the day, it don't happen overnight. Especially when we dealing with the slow cook of the enemy. I want y'all to sit back and grab your popcorn. Grab your grapes. Okay? If you want a health journey like me. All right, deep condition your hair. Put the plastic cap on your hair and leave it on for 2 days like I do. And let's watch the downfall of the enemy. Okay? Because it's going to happen. Woo-wee. Innovative energy. I love this. What else we got going on for the collective? I said I was going to leave, but look, third eye chakra. And escape in reverse. The fact that third eye and escape in reverse is right here is already telling me, it's telling me, divine collective, that I'm wide awake. Who sung that song, y'all? Was that Katy Perry? I'm wide awake. That's my song right there. You can't escape it. You don't even want to go anywhere. Oh my gosh, tap in. This is associated with intuition, wisdom, and the ability to see beyond the human condition. Tap in. Crown chakra showing up again. Woo-wee. I love this. I love this. Woo. We're going to close it out, y'all. We're going to close it out. Tap in. What's our final message, guys? Tap in. I'm so sorry I cannot see my chat right now, because I know y'all probably going in. We got the hangman. The hangman came out a lot today, didn't it? But again, as I said, things don't happen overnight. This is patience and perspective. You see it. You understand it. You know what's about to happen. That's why the third eye came out. Number 117. So what's that? 9, 8. I'm talking about, oh my gosh, 11, 71. A lot of y'all might be seeing these numbers. I know I keep seeing 4242, and I keep seeing 444. That's an establishment of divine order. We're talking about in all directions. We're talking about balance. So when I see the hangman and I see the 10 of acorns, responsibility, dedication, patience, and perspective, along with power and perseverance at the bottom, God is telling us, God is letting us know that your direction is divine. In spite of what is coming at you. Tap in. What else you got for me, guys, before we dip up out of here? Ooh-wee. Retribution. Retribution. Come through. Ooh, gosh, I feel you. Union and harmony with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Manifestation and prosperity. And you know what? I don't know if my sister is still in the chat. I don't know. I could probably actually try to look right now. But if she is, I met I established this relationship when I think it was 2018. And I had just moved to another country then. Tap in. Okay. I had just moved to another country then. And I'm telling you right now, I had got rid of everything. I see you guys. I finally see you guys. I got rid of everything that I owned when I moved to another country. I'm talking about clothes, purses, shoes. I actually have videos of where I used to vlog back in the day of me getting rid of all of my shoes, getting rid of all like expensive, just everything. I just got rid of it. Just let it go. And I told myself I was going to establish a uniform, okay? Because I had read like minimalists wear uniforms, right? And so Steve Jobs had a uniform. He wore like New Balances, jeans, and a black turtleneck. And all of these like rich people that had bags, I'm talking about racks on racks on racks that could like buy your house and my house and knock it down and build another house and then knock that down and build a mall on top of it type of money, right? And I found that so fascinating because when people think that what they see does not represent what they believe is wealth, what they believe is money or prosperity, because they keep seeing you wear. My uniform was black tights, white t-shirt, and red sneakers. So every day that I walked outside, it was a white shirt, black pants, and red sneakers. So people thought, okay, she ain't got nothing, which was fitting for me where I live, but she ain't got nothing. And when I crossed the state, she ain't got nothing. She wearing the same thing over and over again, not understanding that I was building racks, not understanding that I was gearing up to travel the world by myself, staying in 5-star hotels, not understanding that, girl, I had enough money by the time I came back to buy a brand new car. Like, people will look at you and think that you don't have it going on simply because you don't give them the show to make them think that you got it going on. It's wild. Meanwhile, you are living in one of the biggest prosperity bubbles ever, and that's a peace of mind. They can't fathom that. How can you be okay with such little materialistic things when that's how they define success? Meanwhile, you sleep at night peacefully, happy. Okay, waking up, you ain't got to stress about what the heck you gonna iron. You just okay. Prosperity has nothing to do with money all the time. Tap in, because you still want to be comfortable. Tap in. God, what else you got for us as we close out this message? And one day, if y'all want to know about how I came to live in another country, if y'all want to hear about my world travels, y'all let me know. Because I was just telling my sister, I was like, I have so many stories, so many pictures that I've never published. Like, I swear, I mean, I have so many gems and jewels to give, especially when I moved in another country. I was single, I was not married then. So I did it all like literally by myself. So just, just side note. You said you ain't never ironed since the 80s, girl. Tap in. I love that for you. Because ironing is I don't like it. We got the 7 of Cups. So you got choices, ambitions, and I keep saying foresight. I said it. You got the foresight and you got the hindsight. Tap in. Tap in, God. I want to keep pouring into the collective, guys. But I gotta go. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. Tap in. Tap in. Transformation and insight and focus. I'm telling y'all, this transformation that's about to happen. See, when we talk about transformation, we usually talk about it from like our perspective, right? Like how are we transforming? But we want to look at how the enemy is transforming as well. I mean, they're going to transform into a pile of dust because they can't do anything after they kamikaze this. But we have to see them transform as well. And all they could do is watch you elevate from this point forward. Tap in. I love that transformation coming out and transition and liberation. Oh my gosh. And what did Outcast say? That's liberation, and baby, I want it. That's what they said. 6 of Cups, joy, and the sentiment of joy. And then we have the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Feathers, as a matter of fact. And we have to understand that the feather is a spiritual tool to talk about resourcefulness, preparation, prayer, writings. So some of y'all might have just bought a brand new journal. I was talking to my sister earlier about this. Like, some of y'all probably got journals stacked on top of your wall. How many journals you got right now? Type into the chat if you got more than 5 journals sitting up on, because they pretty. You bought them because they pretty. Y'all better use that feather energy. Use the feather energy to tap into the power of writing in your journals. That's why they say the pen is mightier than the sword. Tap in. Tap in. Woo! My goodness. The Wheel of Fortune, change and possibilities. I ain't never scared of that Wheel of Fortune. Listen, run it back. You see if you can run it back. Run it back. And then we have balance and harmony. God. Let's take it down. Let me close this out. Because I started this heavy. I came in with blazing. I came in here like, who won it? And I gotta have that energy when it comes to these evildoers that go against the collective. I gotta come with that energy and let them know, like, you trying, you won't fail, but you trying. So you need to back up. Dej Loaf said, "Try me," okay, and she laid a couple people out. But anyway, when it comes to you, collective, I never want to leave on this note of like, I always want to leave with love. And I know for a fact that some of y'all are in the midst of your battle, in the midst of this spiritual warfare. Some of y'all are crying right now. Some of y'all are fighting back the tears. Some of y'all like, this is the confirmation I needed. Some of y'all are just saying, I don't know. I knew it's something, but I didn't know what it was. And now you can put your finger on it. I want to let you know that you are not alone. Like, you are not alone. That this awakening that's happening for the collective, yes, you are experiencing on an individual level because of what you're facing. But the energy, the thread that connects you is there. When you have to face the literal demons, you don't have to be scared. You are a prayer warrior. You get to talk to God. They can't. I will reiterate that every time. You get to talk to the ultimate creator. You get to talk to the King of Kings. You get to talk to the Emperor. You get to make things move in the spiritual realm, as above, so below. You get to do that. They can't go to God. They create makeshift gods. They give themselves a delusion that they are talking to someone or something that has the same powers as God does. My crown is literally like, my crown is just like moving right now. So I keep touching it. I'm gonna piss some people off. I don't care. Okay. Because I got it. I got it. Your next level is here. The awakening is here. And you, in co-creation with God, is going to take the world by storm. These folks right here who can't talk to God, but they makeshift, what you call them, y'all? What you call it, y'all? The terminology escapes me right now. But at the end of the day, everything they do is make shift. Tap in. Everything they do is a lie. That's why the truth came out. The truth card came out multiple times, including Revelation that talks about divine truth. You can't cut that. If anything, the truth, the actual conversation, yes, demigods, yes, thank you. The actual conversation of truth cuts through anything that they could ever try to put out here in the universe. Oh, lying ass, scheming ass, witchcraft, having ass, punk ass, bitch. Tap in. Okay, we just have to do one more for them. Okay. What did Kendrick Lamar say? But, last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Dad Punk. That's what he said. Tap in. Y'all don't get me started. Divine Collective, I love you guys so much. Oh, man, I'm so glad that I tapped in. I did not plan this live stream. I just felt the energy and wanted to come and kick it with y'all and talk about you guys, okay? Talk about you. Talk about them with you guys. Excuse me. Woo. I can't wait to eat, y'all. I'm gonna get some salmon and a baked potato. I love you guys so much. Don't forget not to wear your crown, but your crown is on your head. It is divinely laid. It is your journey. It is your sign that you are anointed, that you are chosen, and that you are divine. I will check in with you guys later on. I love you so much. Bye. Later. Love you. Peace. Be good, y'all. Be good. Okay. Don't be going out here cussing people out. Be good. Okay. Bye.